Hi there, and welcome to the Home Studio Rescue here on YouTube. My name is Chris, and today I'm going to be going over whether or not I still own Pro Tools with their new updating policy, and I'm also going to go over their subscription model and what you get with each individual forms of subscription, and whether or not, like me, you have owned the software for years, and whether or not you still own it once you do the update, because I was very confused about that, so I'm going to clear that up for you. If you get any value out of this video, please like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments and I will answer them for you. So let's get into it. Okay, and so here we are at sweetwater.com, and I've just looked up the different subscription models they have for anyone who hasn't bought Pro Tools before. And so first, I'm going to go over just the different tiers because they do have different levels. So the cheapest one is this $99 a year subscription model here. And what I learned, though, I called Sweetwater, I had a conversation with them and took notes on that. And because all this stuff is very confusing, I had a friend ask me a couple of years ago, hey, what does it cost to buy Pro Tools? Because they have so many different subscription models and tiers, and you used to be able to buy Pro Tools for $600. I believe that's gone away. It's just all subscriptions now. So if you haven't bought Pro Tools in the past, you have to go through a subscription. So the cheapest yearly subscription you can buy is $99. And what I learned, though, is that only comes with 32 tracks, which for me just wouldn't be enough. But if you're doing less than that, then maybe that could work for you. That's their kind of beginner level package there. And really, it's just about track counts as far as I understand it. The next level would be the $299 model here, which that's the one that I actually have. You get something like 512 tracks for that. So it's $299 a year for you to have that, and it will renew every year. And you get 512 tracks, which for me, I usually don't go over 50. But if you need to, then you've got the track count there. And so that's $299 a year, and that'll be obviously yearly. It's an annual subscription. Then they had this one, which I was like, what is this? It's Avid's Pro Tool Flex, which is $999 a year. And that is basically, I guess it's what used to be their HD version, which when I first got into all this, I thought the HD model meant that it sounded better or it was higher quality or high def or something. And that's not what it meant. It just paired with hardware better. You could use your hardware as inserts, and there was other stuff too. But for this, really, it's about surround sound, and it has a really huge track count. I can't even remember. It might just be as many as you want. So it's more for people who are doing huge track counts or movies like film, things like that. For the home studio user, there is no need to get this unless you're doing songs that have over 500 tracks, which I good luck with that. And so those are the basic ones. You're also going to see these year subscriptions for students. So obviously, if you're a student, there's some cheaper options there for you. The other one is for $39.99 a month. You can do it monthly. Now, I did the math on that, and it was really expensive. It was something like $479 for the year. So, I mean, I would think about doing it if I was only going to use Pro Tools for like a month or something like that. But if you're going to use it all year, every year, then I would do the annual subscription for $300. Save yourself that, whatever, $147. Now, for me, I had to update Pro Tools again. I bought it back with an inbox back in 2010. For the last 12 years, I've been updating that. It's about $300, I think it used to be, for me to update to the newest one whenever I bought a new computer or changed my operating system. I just got this new Mac Studio computer, and I had Pro Tools 12, and it wouldn't work on Monterey, and so I had to update. My original conversation with Sweetwater is that when I do, it's a $200 fee, and so I'm going to go to that page over here. And this is what I had to pay. It's a renewal to keep my Perpetual license. I owned that license, and I thought that when I did this $200 thing that I had to do that every 2 years, which isn't true. I thought I didn't own it anymore. After my conversation today, talking about these new subscription models and what in the world's going on with Pro Tools and how much it costs and all this stuff, basically, I found out that I do own this license and that I'm going to be able to use that version. As long as it works on my computer, I can use it. It's not going to stop working in 2 years, which is kind of what I thought, that I'm going to have to pay another $200 just to keep it working. That's not true. But the thing I didn't see, or we didn't talk about, was that if I let my subscription, the $200 renewal thing, if I don't do that in 2 years, then I have to go to this page where it says that my current plan is expired. If I want to update my Perpetual license, it's going to be $359. So if I let it slide, then I'm going to have to pay an extra $149. So if you own Pro Tools and you're getting into Monterey or having to go to Big Sur or whatever, and you're going to update, then it's going to be that $200. And then after 2 years, you're probably going to have to pay that again if you need to update it, or it's going to jump up to $349. So it's just something to think about. A lot of times when I make these videos, people think I'm complaining or moaning and groaning over it. It's something that I've come to accept. Like, is this cool? Like, I know it costs a lot of money to keep this software updated and everything. And since upgrading to an M1 Mac and updating Pro Tools, it's worked beautifully. It's been amazing. I'm very happy with that. This is just the cost of doing business. I understand that. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. If you're in favor of this, what subscription model would you use if you're going to use Pro Tools? If you got any value out of this video, please like and subscribe and let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you on the next one.